Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Darien. I'm back. Another video. Why do I clap so much? But look, it's your boy Darien. Welcome back. Another video. And today, we're watching we're watching my boy Rui Sin. Man, I know what? I'm not cutting up this out, bro. Y'all gonna see the full, authentic intro. Look, watching Rui Sinet. Is it like Kai Sinet? Rui Sinet, my boy, the world's highest security prison, CECOT. The most evil are kept here, man. Let's see. This video has 50 million views, so y'all probably already seen this, but I haven't seen it, so you feel me? I want to watch the video, so let's go.
What you see behind me is the world's strictest and largest prison. This mega prison has a capacity of 40,000. Prisoners here are the most unsafe people.
And they all Hispanic. But hella tats. Jesus Christ. It's all MS-13.
You can even imagine how many people's lives have you ended. Is it 5 or 10? How many?
His forehead says 666 with a pentagram.
And many other
Yeah, I'm not
These are
gonna
animals. These aren't people.
I'm not gonna test him.
Sociopaths, the kind of people we have here.
We are about to see the worst of the worst. Welcome to CECOT, the world's largest prison by capacity
CECOT.
in El Salvador.
This shit look like a warehouse. This is a prison? This shit look like my fucking work.
Which was constructed to imprison the highest profile criminals. Those who
666 on your
enter
head
this
is
prison are
common?
destined never to leave alive.
There's no way out. How are you gonna come out of this?
The reason why this small country of 6 million needs the largest prison is the gangs. Once dominating the country.
Bro, they really just got hella dudes sitting in rooms in a warehouse. Like look at how it looked whenever he walked in, bro. This is literally a warehouse. Like what? Why they got 50 dudes in one room too? What?
Once dominating the country, these gangs faced a dramatic crackdown starting in March 2022.
Let me listen to
Under
what he said.
President Nayib Bukele's administration, over 70,000 individuals, about 2% of the country's adult population, were arrested within just 16 months.
Sheesh.
Buses transported thousands of chained gang members to CECOT in a tightly coordinated nighttime operation. Sitting one behind the other, heads lowered, they looked like a single mass. Surrounded by armed guards, none of them dared to resist commands. Their life.
Why are they running? Like, are they forced to run, or like that's just something they just decided to do? Like, why are they running? They told them to do that.
Has changed in a day. In this documentary, we will.
It look like a football drill. They hitting them with sticks. You know the football drill where you like run through the middle of the group and they got the little fake arms, bro. That's what it look like.
Their life has changed.
That shit crazy.
In a day. In this documentary, we will interview one of them, one of the most ruthless gang leaders, known by the nickname Psycho.
10 minutes. You only have 10 minutes.
Built in 2022, this massive prison is made
Imagine your nickname being Psycho.
up of 8 separate modules spread over 410 acres
Psycho.
of land. Each pair of modules is enclosed by 2 separate 3-meter-high walls with razor wire. The entire facility is surrounded by a towering 9-meter-high wall with a 3-meter-high electric fence carrying 15,000 volts. 19
Jeez.
watchtowers are ensuring nothing escapes notice. The entire design doesn't just prevent escape, it erases the very idea of it. Hello.
It's guarded by 4 walls and they got 80 towers. They're not playing. And they all got M16s.
We're hoping this will be the last checkpoint. The jammers blocked all signals within a 2-kilometer radius of CECOT, completely cutting off all communication. Over 600 soldiers work only to secure the perimeter. We are going to leave all of our belongings here before entering the prison. We will only carry our cameras and microphones, that's it.
Pass slowly. Look at the camera. The body scan.
I forgot my wedding ring on.
Well, that needs to be put away over there.
This high-capacity X-ray scanner even shows bones and internal organs. It's being used to scan newcomers, ensuring no one.
Yeah, if you trying to hide a knife in your drawers and shit, not going. I'm pretty sure regular cops be catching that too, but like they be doing crazy shit. They be fucking swallowing fucking ace. They be swallowing ace and fucking swallowing zips and shit just so they can smoke in the prison and ugly.
tries to sneak in anything forbidden on their body before
Swallowing
entering.
a zip.
The inmates used to swallow some objects, or they would try to bring them in vaginal.
Oh, now I wasn't capping.
Micro SD memory cards, microchips, and not only that, even phone chargers.
Another
Swallowed a phone charger? What kind of throat you got? No homo shit. What kind of throat you got, bro? You saw one chargers? Your shit high octane, my
thorough
boy.
body search has been conducted.
Very high functioning throat. No homo.
They even inspected inside our socks. It took us around 1 hour just to pass through security, even though we were invited as media after months of applying.
Guards are wearing masks because they're doing a risky job here. So if they get identified, it might be riskier for them to go to town centers because these gangs, they have a lot of connections. So they have to keep their identity secret. Why don't you wear a mask?
I have to talk to them face to face, looking them in the eye. They already know who I am.
We're in the registration.
He said they already know me. I'm Big Dog. What you talking about? No mask, nigga. Come get me. That's what he said. We got here.
This
He ain't
area
playing.
is for inmates only. When a
No
criminal
mask,
is
man.
captured on the street, they don't carry ID or give their real name. That's why their fingerprints and photographs are taken here to enroll in the system. Once they become a permanent part of CECOT, the inmates lose all contact with loved ones for the rest of their lives, as family visits are strictly forbidden. It's also important to note that a small number of innocent people were mistakenly imprisoned during the big crackdown. Because of the no contact policy, their families have no idea where they are or if they are still alive. For some,
Everybody got to shave their head too. Bro, look at how they're sitting. Like, jeez, bro. Imagine sitting like that for a few hours or like even a few minutes. Like, I don't want my forehead on another man's back, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. And me almost pressed up on his butt and shit, but like he got his hands behind him too, so like this nigga tickling your ball. All right, let me stop. That's too far. That's too far.
First chance to see a missing loved
That's
one.
too far. Let me stop.
Before entering the modules where the inmates are, we visit the armory of the prison. This section is a must in case of possible riots, and these convicts are the most unsafe people on Earth.
The type of firearm we use is a T65 rifle, similar to the M16 rifle. We also have this other firearm, which is a 12-gauge
She
shotgun.
got the model off model for it
A
too.
Sig Sauer rifle allows us to maneuver in spaces that are too tight to move.
Whenever criminals are arrested and dragged to the bus, various cuffs and chains are used to restrict their movements and minimize the risk of harm to officers.
Has there ever been a riot?
So far, there have been no escape attempts. We have the worst of the worst within criminal organizations here.
The riot gear consists of a head protection, a face shield, neck protection, an anti-trauma vest, leg protectors, shin guards,
Damn.
and of course, a shield.
Generally, in the prisons, we see inmates invent any kind of handmade weapon, like awls or knives.
They are fully protected. You can see how he
Yeah,
protects his.
You not passing through that with a knife or something. Even y'all think this suit stopping a gun too? I mean, it probably is, bro. Like you got fucking, it's just stopping guns and all. But look, so I remember somebody had asked me this question, right? And it was like, what do you think is the scariest a person can look like? Well, what would the model be of like the most scary, intimidating person, right? And I thought about it. I was like, bro, the scariest person would probably be like a 6'9" Samoan, bald, with a fat ass mustache, with hella tats. Like even like I was saying, like, bro, I feel like face tats, like you know how that dude was looking earlier with that with like he had that clown shit right there with the 666, like face tats, like if you got stuff like that, like, it's something wrong with you. You feel me? Like it's something wrong with you mentally. So it's like if you got like hella face tats, you a 6'8", 6'9" Samoan, full body tatted, face tatted, bald head with a mustache, I'd probably be the most intimidating person to me, but. I don't know. I was just a random thought, but what do y'all think the most intimidating person would look like? Let me know.
feet. Since this prison is so large, we have to hop on this bus. We are entering the module area.
To keep the country safe, 1,000 staff members work inside CECOT.
It is impossible, but let's just imagine that an inmate get out of the fortress. These pebbles that you see are put here intentionally because when they walk on these pebbles, it works like an alarm system. It makes a noise, they cannot sneak away.
Have they tried to escape? No. Could they try? Difficult, because they would have to go through a series of security rings.
CECOT was built with its own
Yeah. How could you escape? I'm looking around. There's nothing around here either. So even if you do escape, like, it's gonna take you days to even probably get to the actual city. Especially if you ain't got no phone or nothing. So it's like, you feel me? And it says something about them pebbles. Them pebbles is only right here in the front. Like, oh no, this always kind of over there too.
infrastructure
Even if you did escape, like,
including an electrical and sewage
where you
system
going?
to prevent external interference. In case of an electricity cut,
Electrical sewers is crazy though. I didn't even know that existed. Electrical sewers?
or
That's
water
crazy.
supply issue, the cisterns and power plants will maintain operations for up to a week.
I'm so excited. We're gonna be face to face with the most dangerous criminals in the world. It is pretty tense. We are entering one of the modules now.
You are seeing the third and fourth modules next to each other. An offender who enters one of these buildings never exits through these doors. In a few steps, we'll be surrounded by more than
So if you-
2,500
If you're in this prison, are you in here for life, or is it like you could possibly get out of here? I don't know. This is a very high security prison though, so it's probably like if you went here, it's like you could basically. That's I don't know. If they doing all this, you could if you in here.
It's like stepping in the middle of controlled chaos.
This bunk beds, no protection from each
So
other.
intense.
Their eyes are all on me, following my every step.
Getting an eye contact with them. There are so many of them. And speechless.
Jeez, like imagine if this dude was like 6'9", hella buff. You'll be like, whoa. Like if you see him in person, you'll be like, whoa. Like I'm staying away from him. Type shit. Like look at these face tats, bro. Face tats are like so crazy to me. Like you tatting your like face, like your identity. It's
I
crazy.
can't help but feel unease. All of them wear white shirts, shorts, and slippers. They don't have any other belongings.
Most are barely out of their early 20s and convicted of serious offenses. Even the most infamous criminals in history have an average of 20 to 30 proven victims. But here, some of the inmates are responsible for hundreds of innocent people's lives.
Can I ask the inmates something?
No. If you have any questions, I can answer them for you.
Yeah, you can't talk to him.
with me now. What are you gonna do?
I'm not going to allow them. They know from them that subsequently there may be a penalty for not abiding by an instruction.
I'm curious to know which of these group
What's the
leaders I'll be
penalty?
interviewing.
They in there cutting hands and cutting fingers off, or like, what's the penalty? You get put in solitary confinement. I mean, I would want solitary confinement. Like, you around 60 niggas all day with no shirt on and shit. Like, fuck. I ain't trying to be around with these niggas, but like, what's their punishment though? I don't know.
It is forbidden for us to pass
cutting
this
fingers off?
yellow line because
Toes?
these are one of the most dangerous human beings on earth.
Without the bars between us, everyone knows exactly what could happen. There are 32 cells in every one of the 8 modules making up the mega prison. Each cell holds around 80 inmates.
80?
But the number can go as high as 150. Despite not
Jeez.
being at full capacity, the inmates only have 0.5 square meters of personal space each. Prisoners do not have any ventilation rights or courtyards to walk outside
Why is he blurred? This nigga stroking his meat.
their cell.
Each inmate here have been given one of the longest sentences you can even imagine in your life. The only thing that doesn't change that all these inmates will never get outside. They will never see sunlight. The only people are authorized to get inside and outside are the personnel and sometimes media like us. They will never ever leave this building. If you see their look, you can
Yeah,
see
so the people in here
emptiness
not going
in their
nowhere.
soul. They don't have any hope towards future. They look very robotic. Their life is so monotone.
This open corner is their toilet area.
They have like 2 toilets for 80 inmates. It's literally humiliating these inmates. Like their whole confidence is disciplined here.
The same place where they use the toilet is also where they take showers.
Same place? I'm not taking a shower. I'm just be musty as shit. Okay, I'm not washing nothing, bro. You gonna have to smell all this BO. You gonna smell my nuts. You gonna smell my pits. You smelling my cheese, cause I'm probably not wiping my ass either. I'm gonna just leave it. Fuck it. Feel me? I'm gonna just leave it. I wipe it nothing, cleaning nothing. That's tough. Yeah, that's tough.
Clean themselves, they use
I'm
plastic
not
dippers
cleaning
in a
nothing.
single shared basin. There's no running water in the cells, so the prisoners have to rely on one blue barrel for drinking water.
Where they sleep is these metal bunks. No pillow, no mattress. Each prisoner receives just
You be sleeping on a metal board with no AC. I know it'd be dumb cold.
Socks, slippers, and a towel. That's it.
The prisoners spend their entire days on their 4-level bunk beds. They have stacked tightly, like items stored in a warehouse. As part of hygiene and order, inmates are shaved every 2 weeks by personnel. Long hair or beards.
And he said hygiene and order, so they force you to take that shower. Like, if you sit in a corner and you like stinky as hell, they like, hey, you, bro, like, come to the front, bro. Like, they gonna force you to like, man, they really on that. Yeah, that's
Aren't
tough.
just unhygienic, they can also
I
hide
do not
sharp
wanna-
objects.
yeah.
Let's take a look. Take off your shirt and line
That
up.
dirty
here.
ass
Now
water.
they are taking their shirts off.
These inmates were once part of the MS-13 and Barrio 8
I didn't know it was MS-13, bro. MS-13 is too crucial, bro. They really be going crazy.
gangs, which controlled the neighborhoods of El Salvador. These two rival gangs spent years extorting money
And
from
it's rival
locals
gang members
and
in there
causing
together.
great suffering to Salvadorans.
Jeez.
There is Barrio 18, MS-13 gangs all together in one cell.
That's right, just like that. The entire module is the same. They all live like this.
Outside, entering each other's neighborhood
Look how short bro is. He was a fucking menace too. He probably did some nutty shit. This nigga is 5'1". He probably not even that tall, bro. Look
The
how
entire module is the same.
look how little bro. Bro, little as hell. Like
They all live like this.
outside, entering each other's neighborhood could mean
he was
being
a
torn
menace though.
apart.
You could
Yet
tell.
here, they are side by side until their last breath.
How do they live without attacking?
Hey, let me stop talking shit about them, bro. So some MS-13 niggas might try to find me, bro. Let me stop, bro. I think I'm probably talking too much shit.
They have to learn how to live together. Here, they are in a prison. They are not on the street.
Most of the inmates have tattoos covering their entire bodies, even including their faces, showing their loyalty structure. For MS-13, tattoos often include initial letters or the number 13. Members of the other gang use symbols like 18 or 666,
Oh,
which add up
okay. That's why they got the 6'6". Bro, this nigga right here, I know he was getting busy. Look at these tattoos, bro. Like, he really turned himself into a demon. Look, he turned himself into a demon. Imagine him running up on you, bro. Give me your. Oh, I don't know Spanish. I wish I could say what he was saying in Spanish, bro, but I can't. But like, you just know he was a demon. Okay, I'm about to make him the thumbnail because he looked like a demon. No lie, he looked like a demon. Hold on.
up to 18 and symbolize the
Bro, look
devil,
crazy.
or they use Roman numerals. Having gang tattoos on one's face is a clear sign that they are one of the most ruthless and high-ranking members of the organization. Crossing paths with such a person on the street is the same as staring death in the face.
That's what I'm
Spider
saying.
Web
Like, I know they was
represents
doing
being caught
crazy
in the
shit.
web of justice and serving a long prison sentence. The devil horns tattoo is a dark symbol that represents these individuals' worship of the devil. Some even claim that they carried out their actions under the devil's command.
Wow.
A teardrop tattoo signifies that the person has ended someone's life. The number of teardrops indicates how many lives they've taken. If there are 3 teardrops, it suggests that the tattoo's owner has taken so many lives that they've lost count. With the phrase "laugh
Jeez.
now, cry later," these masks or clown tattoos send a clear message. Stay strong in the face of hardship now and deal with the consequences later.
Are all these people truly bad?
They're on another level, high-profile criminals who will never change their mentality.
If you look at the upside, there's a catwalk area.
Guards consistently watch over the inmates from this elevated spot above the cells.
And they got the peephole too, so they didn't really need that You feel me? They really need to just mount that bit, just put that shoulder in. You feel me? That's tough, bro. These niggas not going nowhere. I mean, they deserve it though. If they really was out there just murking shit, like just doing whatever they felt like doing it, like you get what you get, bro.
If anything suspicious occurs, they will intervene while an extensive network of cameras observes every corner 24/7, ensuring nothing goes unnoticed. The modules are kept lit all day and night for monitoring. When the sun goes down, the lights stay on all the time.
They are constantly being observed. I think this is one of the hardest things. When they try to sleep, they use their towels and cover their eyes to block the light. Preacher here is teaching some of the important lessons from the Bible to the inmates. They're doing physical exercise over here. There's a trainer there. This is the only time these inmates get out of their cells.
These activities take place for a total of 1 hour per week, under the watch of armed guards. For the rest of the time, they are locked inside. They used to control the streets. Now, they can't even take a step with their free will.
It's a rotating schedule. There's not enough space, so they can't all go out on the same day.
Has there ever been a chaotic incident when these inmates were outside of their cells?
So far, nothing.
Whenever we focus the camera on a cell,
I mean, what incident could they do, bro? Like, if somebody do anything, bro, is at least 50 guards in there with riot shields, fucking armored, fucking kinetic armor. Like, they got everything they need to stop anything they gotta stop, bro. And they sitting there with a white t-shirt, white shorts, and some slippers. So it's like, yeah, you can't do
we
anything,
often
bro.
catch a prisoner silently mouthing words. Even behind bars, gang members attempt to send orders to the outside. This prisoner was doing just that, but we censored him to block the message. Despite the crackdown, these groups still hold significant power outside. Rumors suggest they have plans for taking revenge by targeting innocent people. But in response, the authorities threaten to impose even harsher measures on imprisoned members.
If they do that, there won't even be one meal in prison. Uno. I swear to God, they won't eat a grain of rice. Let's see how long their homeboys last inside.
Here they get 3 meal times: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast is usually beans and rice. For lunch, they get white rice and pasta. And dinner's pretty much the same. The only thing that changes is the drink. There's no nutritious food like chicken or meat. This is the lunch. It's rice, pasta, and
Can you zoom in
proteins.
on the cameraman?
Does the menu
Damn, that shit look nasty as fuck too. Then they give you 2 little weak ass tortillas too. God damn. Stale ass tortillas too. You can tell that shit's stale.
vary from day to day?
No,
Is it the same every day?
it's always
It
the
just,
same.
just
For
butter
fresh-
noodles.
Okay.
And that look like pee. What is that?
It's a sugary drink. I'm going to taste it for myself.
Inmates must eat with their hands and clean their plates before returning them. With a diet lacking in protein, many likely suffer from nutritional deficiencies. Before starting our interview with an inmate, I want to show you one more place that is even more extreme than what you've seen so far.
So is this the punishment?
Isolation cell area. If inmates break a rule, they can be sent to these isolation cells according to the legislation. The law gives me the right to keep the prisoners in isolation for up to 15 days. These
15
cells
days?
have sealed doors.
And is it no light in there?
Through this grid, I can see them and identify who's inside. We serve food here, and we also
Bro, it's just a dark ass room with a bench. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine what would happen to a fucking human brain if you're sitting in this room for 15 days? Oh my goodness, dude. My heart dropped a little bit. I don't know why, but like,
use this
yo.
space to put handcuffs on them before opening the door to move them from here to their cell.
Welcome to the isolation
This is a
cell.
dark-ass
If an
room
inmate
with a bench.
misbehaves, this is where he ends up. He won't know the time or how much longer he'll be kept inside. For days or even weeks, he sleeps on this concrete bed without ever leaving. They are cut off from the outside world, left alone with
Is there a
nothing but
light?
their thoughts.
This is where they supply their water. There's a water basin here. They take their water here, and this is where they pee.
The basin for drinking water and the toilets are located side by side. The toilet looks recently used and dirty, suggesting that this cell has recently been used. The only light they have is this little hole that barely lets
That's all they got? Oh my. I can never go to jail, dude. I can never go to
the
jail.
sunshine in. This openness is also the sole source of fresh air.
What is the most challenging thing about isolation room according to you?
Inside, you don't even see your hands. So when someone is isolated, it is necessary for them to have something, a book, anything, to keep their mind clear. But here, they don't have access to any of that. No matter how tough a criminal is, this kind of isolation breaks them. This is necessary for the type of offenders that we have here. People who once played God by deciding who would live and who wouldn't live deserve the worst punishment. We don't show them mercy. They can ask for forgiveness, and may God forgive them. But here, justice must be served for so many victims, and it's the least they deserve.
And now I'm fucking with bro though. Like, he OG with it. He like, hey man, y'all kill all these people. Fuck you. It's basically what he saying. Like, y'all do what y'all do. All right then. If we catch y'all, you know what time it is, type shit. And if you see my face, he probably highly protected. He probably got guards at his house. Nobody probably even know where this nigga live or nothing like that. So it's like,
Now we're going to interview the inmate known as
them gangs got power out there. They probably can't find, bro.
history
But
and has
I
spent the
don't know.
last
He
25
probably already
years
well
as a
known. If
high-ranking
you this
member
confident,
of an organization.
no mask. He the only person with no mask in there.
12 guards are barely enough to ensure the safety around this inmate.
Remove the mask.
I need 12 guards for this dude. You don't even look. Bro, like 5'7", 140. I need 7 guards. I guess.
12 guards are barely enough to ensure the safety around this inmate.
Remove the mask.
What is your name?
My name is Marvin Ernesto Medrano Vasquez.
How old are you?
I'm 41 years old.
You don't look 41. You look younger, like 35.
That's a good thing that you told me because I feel old.
Can I see your tattoos?
I'm at 13.
When did you join this crime organization?
In 2004, but I started my criminal record since I was 11 years old.
How did you first become involved?
When somebody's born with just a mom and the mom is working, you look for the streets. You look for somebody to help you out. I said, oh, my mom's poor. I need some shoes. I need some clothes. And I started robbing. Then I need a father figure because I didn't grow up with my father. And then I looked the group of gangs. Then I did a side, and I came right here to El Salvador, trying to change my life. But I seen that there were more gangs right here, and I started doing the same thing I did upstate.
Wow.
And I got locked up. I've always been one of them persons that wanted to accomplish the things that they put in their mind, and I accomplished everything I had to do right here. But I'm right here. This is how
He accomplished everything he wanted to do. What was he wanted to do? In his mind, he wanted to kill niggas. That's what he wanted. He said, I want to, you know what? He like 7 years old. He like, you know what? His parents like, his mom like, what you want to be when you grow up? He like, you know what? I think I want to kill niggas. Like, that's what this dude said, bro. Like, what? Talking about all the things he accomplished. I mean, he probably did. He probably was rich at one point. He probably did have a lot of money, a lot of superficial stuff. But, you know, what he did to get there is not the right way. So, you know, it's on him, bro.
how the devil pays the people.
Is it true that to join this crime organization, you need to end someone's life?
Yeah.
But the first one must be one of your relatives, right?
Yeah.
It has to be one of your relatives. And MS-13 is the biggest gang in the world, actually. If I'm right, MS-13 is like the biggest gang in the world, and you gotta kill a family member to get in. I guess.
Because you got to gain territory for your gang. I lost my mom, my dad, my son, everything right here because of the gangs. When I could be with my family, hey, upstate, the United States, a better life. But, you know, we took wrong decisions, and this is the cause of this. That's why I tell the youth, hey, go to school, listen to your mom, listen to your dad. Don't live this life that we live right here. There's no way out.
How many people's lives have you ended? Is it 5 or 10? How many?
No, if you talk about what you used to do in the jails after, it probably get a few, more than 50.
More than 50? Then he took a big gulp, deep breath after that too, bro. This is a fucking broken man right here, bro. He just over 50 kills, bro. Jeez, bro.
You gotta do it sometimes.
How did you become cold-blooded and merciless in time?
I can't really respond you with that question.
How do you feel about not seeing your family forever since you're in CECOT?
I feel bad because I seen my son the last time when he was 5 years old, and he's 21 years old right now. I want to see him. I want to tell him, hey, don't do the same things that your dad did. Look for a good life.
People who have fallen victim because of you will never see their loved ones again. You will also never see your family. How do you cope with emotions like missing someone?
I feel bad. Sometimes, like I tell you, I lay down on my bed and I think a lot of things, and sometimes I cry.
What is your motivation to stay alive here?
To one day change my life and look for God in my life, and I tell God, hey, forgive me because I did some things.
Okay.
Man, he just looking forward to the afterlife, bro. He know his current life is just over with. He's looking for the afterlife, bro. That's I know that feeling is tough,
Finally,
bro.
we see
There's
the
just
sunlight.
no hope.
Honestly, CECOT is a place you will never wish to end up in, even as a visitor. But for the people who victimized Salvadorans, it is now their forever home. These criminals took the innocent people's right to live, and now they are paying for it. The Salvadorian government's message is clear. Crime is no longer tolerated and the punishment is severe.
El Salvador once had the highest rate of lives lost due to widespread chaos. During its peak, 104 out of every 100,000 people lost their lives in a single year. Previous administrations agreed to a truce with these groups, but this couldn't bring lasting order. Although the current government's methods are controversial, by 2023, the number dramatically dropped to 2.4 per 100,000 people.
Wow, it dropped over 100. Jeez, only 3 deaths. Is that 3 deaths a year? Or that's per 100,000 people. So I don't know how much people are in El
The number
Salvador.
dramatically dropped to 2.4 per 100,000 people, placing El Salvador among the safest countries in the world for the first time.
Wow.
So far, the results are undeniable. Peace has returned to the
They got
neighborhood.
armed guards in the
But
street.
what about those who were wrongfully imprisoned? Is it true justice or way to control chaos? Are we seeing a lasting solution or just a temporary fix? For now, the answer remains unclear, and the world continues to watch. Thank you for watching this documentary. See you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe.
All right, man. Rui, it's a great video, bro. I feel like I was talking a lot over a lot of like the stuff he was saying, but you know, I was there. I was present. You know, hopefully y'all are present too. Hopefully y'all still here. If you are, like a video and comment. 99 lockdown, 99 clamps if you still here, bro. Comment 99 clamps if you made it this far. And yeah, bro. Peace. Love y'all, man. I'm back. I told you I'm back. Go.